everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Nice 1-2 by Lenox Lewis. Lewis's right hand scores well. You know, the rap on Lenox's opponent here is that he doesn't have much endurance.
Well, that means that he's got to expect his opponent probably to come out quick, to burn it up fast, and not get caught early.
And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice-looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Off target with that hook. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. How quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught, have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Lewis is smashed by a hook. Little head knocking with that right hand. A freight train uppercut by Lenox Lewis. Able to time that left hand and score with it. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lenox Lewis. Scores up top with a left. Able to land the hook to the head. End of the round.
Nice work.
A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Looking good.
Good right hand. Combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lenox Lewis. Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Great work offensively landing that combination by Lewis. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. What a bulldozing uppercut by Lewis. Scores well to the head with the right hand. More than one, and it's just what he wants. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. See how he targets that hook? What did that take? Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first.
Lewis is crushed by a big right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Lewis is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Solid left hand to the head. Look at this, another power punch able to land. Early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lenox Lewis. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Body shot lands, it was the right. A crushing 2-punch combo by Lenox Lewis. Nice strike after catching one by Lewis. As we start round number 4, not a lot separating these guys. Sometimes you can steal a round or two just by being the busier guy.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit about those legendary stories the old timers used to tell me about Rocky Marciano. You know, they used to say that he used to hit the guy's arms. You know, he wasn't scoring clean, but he was keeping his opponent from scoring back. And then later in the fight, he was disabling his opponent from coming back.
Scored well with the left downstairs. Lewis is doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Good combination. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
Lenox Lewis staying well out of range of danger from his opponent and scoring on his own. Nice job on the outside. Good, solid right hand lands. Look at that combination by Lewis. And now targeting his opponent. There it is! How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. One, two, three. Lewis goes down and now rising to his feet.
Now he can only hope that he can survive, get back to his corner, and get information he needs. Information that will tell him.
And yet another big shot comes in. Late going here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's over. This fight is over. Lewis is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Sometimes that's all it takes, Teddy.